dirty sinner.
God doesn't love you.
You really think
You're
he's gonna
just
take you
at
back?
everything you've done.
Look at your past.
You're just a
You're
dirty
rotten. You're
person.
disgusting.
Stupid.
You're never
Just
gonna
dirty.
have any friends.
You're
just
dirty.
hopeless. Dirty pig.
Did God really say?
Fear. That's how I described every moment, both silent and loud, alone and surrounded. Pain. Life felt like endless pain. Insecurity and pride eating me up inside. As a kid, I wouldn't see what life should or could be. I saw it as it was. Or, at least to me, at the time, I looked but couldn't find anything good at all, so I'd fall and I'd fall, deeper into sorrow, worrying for today about the past and for tomorrow. Who could I call? Oh, and what will I do? Who will I be? Why do I feel like I'm not really me? Everywhere I'd turn, I'd be scorched, I'd be burned to ashes in an urn, and I thought I was free. I already was dead, lying down in my bed. When I rested my head, it wasn't real rest. Who would have known it was a test? It was molding me. A fearful girl who runs to vices instead of God, because she figures he's already got a lot, and she's so tiny, why would the creator of the universe care about her? And that hurt. I coped by doing what I shouldn't do. I messed up more than I needed to, and in return insecurity grew. I allowed hate and anger to misconstrue what God said was true. My enemies were deployed and knew I was easily rattled. They came to steal, kill, and destroy, but I didn't know it wasn't my battle. I saw the devil's hand and I ran. Because if I couldn't have God, at least I could try to protect myself like a valuable antique sitting on a high shelf. Better not move or you'll fall, you'll break. Just hold your breath, don't move, don't shake. Close your eyes and never wake, because nobody is going to catch you. You're on your own. That one little shelf you're on, it's now home. Oh, everywhere I turned, I saw my ashes in an urn. That's how I lived. Dead. I kept hearing that the sun will rise again, and that God's son also rose from the dead, but I was convinced he didn't come for me. Instead, he came for those who were broken innocently, and I was guilty of all the bad I did do, because a lot I had done and my heart of stone grew. This was true, and I knew things needed to change. My heart, mind, and soul were becoming deranged and broken, abandoned, hurt, and estranged. I was broken, beyond repair, in a life unfair, made to be less than nothing more than a mess, and it killed me inside, to have nowhere to hide, but in plain sight, on the shelf, with a small voice whispering, I am here to help. Now jump. Now jump? I could sit and remain, becoming insane and profaning the name of the one who came to save, or, even better, I could choose change. So I put aside feeling strange. Lord, take my heart and my mind and make it new. You're my last and only hope. Show me what to do. Now jump. The voice became more clear, and time was running out. I knew I could stay forever or trust that things could be better, but I'd never amount. I loved what was evil and didn't trust what was good, but the biggest thing in my way was that I didn't believe I could, and in retrospect, I guess the truth is I didn't believe God would. But everywhere I turned, I heard the whisper. Get moving. Jump. Walk. Run. Your life is not over. It had just begun. Believe. My vices had filled me, but they filled me with grief. God, if I trust you, would you ever leave? His word was clear. No matter what, he was here. And I swear, over time, I started to realize the times I tried, I was failing because I didn't receive the one thing that could return me into the untainted version of Eve. His name is Jesus. Now jump. It hit me like a ton of bricks. My heart shattered, but it's nothing he can't fix. I saw the hand of my enemy and ran, but now I know and now I stand saying the Lord gave me something you can't take away. The Lord has received me on this very day, and I am going to jump. My valuable outer casing shook and it rocked. Then with the hope I received, I fell off and I dropped and I broke. All my pieces completely destroyed. Lord, I trusted you. Why do I feel more broken than before? What I thought made me valuable wasn't valuable anymore. Look up. And then it hit me. I wasn't looking at what God was doing. I was picking up off the floor an old broken piece and looking in it to see the reflection of me. But God said, daughter, that's not what you need. Look up and keep your focus on who I am. You are my reflection. Just take my hand. I held close to this correction. I let go of my constant need for perfection. I saw the enemy's hand and I laughed because I was holding the hand that crafted me perfectly. I'm walking, no longer stuck on a small shelf with my old identity. I still get lost from time to time, but nothing or no one can take away my eternity. I am free. All those days I saw the devil's hand. I'd live a life estranged in one I couldn't withstand, full of vices, travail, and dishonor. But now all these days, all I see is grace. I'm the clay, and the Lord is my potter. Oh, I can finally rest through trial and test, for I trust in the hand of my Father.